Hey guys, Ken from Veteran Screen Printing. Today we're going to try to get the actual time it is, the perfect time to burn a screen. So if you guys want to see that, stay tuned after the intro. Alright, today guys we are going to do show you guys how to get your proper time for burning the screen. Now I printed this film out. This is from Anthem Printing. They're online. This is a free test test sheet that you can print from them. It's a PDF. You download it and you print this off, and so there's 10 different time frames for this, okay? And again, it is free. I'll put it in the description. And what it says to do is approximately how long do you think it takes to burn your screen. Okay, so we think it's going to take around 27 seconds. Okay, so take that number and multiply it by 1.5. So we'll take 27 seconds. We'll multiply it by 1.5, which is 40.5. Alright, so that 40.5, alright, and then it says take that amount and divide it by 10. Okay, so there's 10 different lanes. So it would take 40.5 divided by 10, so about 4 seconds. Okay, so what that does is each line will burn for 4 seconds and then turn off the light and move down and move down and move down, so on and so forth. So each line will get the very bottom will get 4 seconds, right? And then 9 will have 8 seconds, and so on and so forth. So the first line will get the most, all right? So the first line will get the most exposure, and then you just keep on moving it down. So how we're going to block out the others, we got a test pellet. We're going to lay it on the screen and just keep on moving down. So I've already coated a screen, so you guys didn't have to see that. I know you guys already know how to coat a screen. We have our screen right now in our dry box. And this is a DIY dry box. You can make it for around $200 with wood, and then the front is just a tarp so the moisture can get out. And if you guys want, this is pretty much our dry box. It's pretty simple. We don't show you how to actually make it. I actually had my cousin make this for me. He does a lot of woodworking. So this screen right here, and I have my heat gun in there, and it's just drying. Right, so I coated the screen one in the front, one in the back. Okay, and we're gonna lay it down and we're gonna set it up. So let's show you how we actually are gonna do this. All right, so we're using our can't really see it, but let's just move it up a little bit for you guys. So this right here is our black light. Okay, this is on Amazon for around $45. And it doesn't have an on and off switch, but what I did was I took the cord and ran it into a 120 switch. I guess that helps because I'm an electrician full time, so I just rewired it so I have an on and off switch. But for $45, you can't beat this. This burns your screen pretty well. This is our DIY exposure unit. We do have a video on how to actually build this, and for this whole this whole little setup is about $75, and I can burn halftones and everything on this. So if you guys don't have a exposure unit, or you don't want to buy a big $1,000 exposure unit, or you're just starting off, perfect way to get started. Link is below for our DIY exposure light. It does say it is in the description for screen printers, so make sure you guys do order this one, not something else. Some other ones will pop up. I actually ordered one in the very beginning that I thought was it, and it wasn't, and it didn't do nothing for me. So make sure you guys get this one from the description below. Okay, so just like we're burning a normal screen, we're not going to set it up where make sure everything's straight and everything, but I am going to tape it off, okay, just so it doesn't move on me. every time I move my piece of glass, because we do use a piece of glass. Okay, so we will actually fold this. Okay, we're going to go to the first line, right? So the first line is up here is actually being exposed, as you guys can see. So the first line is exposed, nothing else is exposed on the screen. Alright, so we are going to take our piece of glass and make sure that it is good to go. Alright, so take our piece of glass, make sure nothing else moves while we do this. Right? Alright, so only first line is done. I'll set the timer on my cell phone for 4-second intervals, and we will start right now. Alright, so we went through like good old boys and girls, right? A little time consuming, but at least we'll know what our proper exposure time is. Now, I've already done this, but it's always good to check to verify what your time is every so often. You know, different electrical poles, and then not just that, your bulbs. Wear and tear on your bulb. So over time, you know, your bulbs get wear and tear. It's going to take a little bit longer to actually expose your screen. And everybody's screen burning is different. Nobody can tell you exactly what your screen burning time is going to be. Only you can do that. Reason why is different emulsion type, different humidity in the air, different atmosphere that you're burning in. Different distance for the light, different screens. I mean, everything's going to go into play when you're burning screens. So nobody can tell you exactly what your screen burning time is going to be. Only you can do that. And this is a good method to find out what exactly your burning time is actually going to be, so you can actually get a perfect burn on your screen every single time. So after you do this, after you burn your screen, you need to take it to the washout booth. So let's go over there and wash it out. So I'm going to set you guys up there. Now, I do have my water on. I do not have my pressure washer on. It's just letting water through normally. And we're just going to go through this and wash it out. Alright guys, so we've washed it out, and looks pretty good. As you can see, 9, 10, 8, 10 definitely washed out, 9 is a little bit washed out, more, 8's a little bit more washed out. But what it says actually to do now is put it to dry. So what we're going to do is put it in our dry box. And what's good thing about is our dry box is we will actually know in about 20 minutes. So this will be dry in about 20 minutes, and we'll come back and we will show you exactly what our time is going to be. And so stay tuned, because we're not done. We got to do some math to show exactly how much and what our actual time is and our perfect time method is. So stay tuned until after this is dry. Alright guys, so it's been about 20-30 minutes. Let's take a look at our screen. So you guys kind of can see this a little bit. So I'm going to see where our best is, and it's looking like, and what I like about this is it goes all the way down to 1.5, 0.5, 0.2. Okay. So I'm thinking around a 7. 7 looks like it came out the best for us. Maybe even 6. So on this side right here, that's kind of like your half tones. So let's see, between 6 and 7 I would say would be the best for us. And so now what we're going to do is it says, okay, wash out the screen, let it dry. Okay, the number of the best rows, subtract 11, and then multiply the number that your time was. So let's just say it was 7. Okay, so the number of rows subtracted from 11. So 11, let's go with 7, which is 4, right? And then it says times by the number, which is 4, which is 16. So it's saying it's about 16 seconds is the best, which I don't really see. Maybe about 16 seconds might be the best for us. Last time we did it, it was about 25 to 28 seconds, give or take. Now it's saying 16, but let me see if I did this correctly. Okay, it says the number of best rows subtracted from 11, and then multiplied by the number of step in 3, which would be 4. So do it one more time. Yeah, so about 16 seconds. So that's how you find out. And again, we'll put the link below, so you guys can follow it. It does have the instructions how you guys are supposed to go about, burning your screen. And this is really how you get your proper burn time, so you know exactly what how long you should be burning screens for, because you don't want to over burn them, and then you don't want to under burn them, because if you under burn, you're going to wash out. If you overburn, then as you guys can't really see it, but for line 1, it couldn't get anything under 14 points, versus where if I go down to say my 6, I can get all the way to 4 points. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So if you guys like this video, please like it. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the videos on our channel. Hit the bell notification so you guys can know when we upload videos. Every week we drop a video at Tuesday at I want to say it's 7. It's in the morning, 9 o'clock, give or take, in the morning every Tuesday. So this week was how to properly burn your screen to get the right amount of time. We are next week going to be dropping a video of a flash dryer that we purchased on Amazon. It's about $600-700 give or take, but hands down the best flash dryer. Okay, so stay tuned for next week. We're going to do a product review on it because hands down the best flash dryer I've ever purchased to date from running our screen printing business. So stay tuned for next week, because that, if you don't have one, you need to get one. For the price it is, hands down the best. Can't come compare to anything else for the price point. So stay tuned for that next week. You guys need to want to see some new videos of something that we haven't shown you guys, please let us know what those videos are in the comments. We do try to answer all your comments, and your questions that you have in the comments. Personally, I go through and answer them. But like I always say, till next time, have fun and be safe.